What's up, YouTube? It's me, Calandra Hall. I know it's been a while, but I just really been going through the ringer. First of all, I want to say hello to all my RH negative family out there. How have you guys been? Have everything been good in your life? I want to thank you guys for all the positive things that you said, even the negative things that you said. Some people have said thank you for all of those because every now and then we all need encouragement and we all need correction. But I am good vibes. I want you to understand that gang stalking is not um, a myth. It's not something that people are making up in their heads. And the thing about it is the fact that you feel so passionate about saying that this is in our heads lets me know, how powerful it is because you have common people who don't go through this, who don't have systematic bullying going on in their lives, and um, and they can't comprehend it because they can't see how one person can have a whole bunch of moving parts around them and you know um, all of them working together to bring this person to two things, either to commit suicide or to get them institutionalized, or number three, or put in jail. I have been around manufactured drama just to incite things out of me through my family, through my neighbors. Right now, is some fake fighting going on. It's not even real, and I know it. They don't know I know it, but I know it. It's not real. And it's done just to incite drama. I have been threatened. Um, because I'm sick. I'm in and out the hospital. Have been for the past 12 years, more or less, and um, it's a lot of RH negatives that have autoimmune disease. They just haven't uh, figured out what's going on with me yet. What's the main cause of all of my troubles? But anyway, one of my neighbors threatened me, told me, "Countdown, bitch." They was gonna knock me out. It was a big fight out here between my nephew and the neighbors. Everything was manufactured because the thing that she was yelling out that she wanted me to hear was personal things that only someone that's close to me would tell her. Um, so this systematic, I go to Burke Center. I've been diagnosed with PTSD and OCD and major depression. Those are my three diagnoses from Burke Mental Health Facility. But the the medicine helped, but everything else is like it feel like a performance. Every time I go in there, I feel like people are performing or they are pulling each other to the side, talking and laughing. And because when I first started going to Burke Center, I was unloading my deepest, darkest. Everything that was in me, I was bringing it out. And that was before I knew that all of this was like manufactured. So they helped me on one hand, but they slapped me with the other. I am goodbye. I wish that I had your life. I wish that I could walk in your shoes for an hour. Well, I don't think there's this big conspiracy out there against me. I have been sick, like I said, off and on for 12 years more or less, ever since 2005, I believe. Yes. the year of the flood. That's when I ended up on life support. But anyway, I've been trying to get disability since then, and I've been denied. Um, but finally, I said I was going to try to do it myself because Bert continued to screw me over. They kept starting over my case, not telling me that every time the case started over, that they were that the back pay it started over from that date that they started over, and I was excluded from being able to get the back pay from when I initially filed. So I didn't find this out till later, but at first, what I did was I got my medical records because I said I was going to do it myself. And mind you, when I would get tests done, because they had Burke Mental Health and also they have Burke Integrated Health. And what that is a place where people that is a patient at the mental health can get help through the medical. And so what I did was I got my records from them and I found out all of those tests that they told me was okay was not okay. I had a whole bunch of things going on. All of my symptoms that I was having, all of the pain that I was having, all of those medical records showed me exactly why I was going through what I was going through. But they kept telling me that I was fine. The test came back fine. Like the hyperthyroidism. They still won't give me medicine for that to this day. I go to a heart doctor now. And right now, you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to be morbid or anything like that, but I don't know how long I'm gonna make it without getting the help. I'm gonna keep fighting because every breath that I breathe, it pisses people off. Because a lot of people want me gone. That's what they want. Every breath that I breathe, it pisses people off. So I'm gonna continue to fight this illness, this sickness, whatever going on with me. But anyway, I tried to get the disability and they kept denying me. So I've lost everything. I have a home, my old taxes on it. I have a car that's sitting up in there over, shoot, dang near 2 years, sitting up 2011 Kia Sorrento. I have all of that and I can't pay for anything to be fixed. My home needs to be fixed. I can't do any of that because I don't have the money to do it. And the thing about it is, I'm in Texas. So the Texas workforce wrote me off saying I could not work. DART, it's a disability place for when you have a disability, they'll try to help you. Like if you need surgery or something, they will help you get back to the workforce. They closed my case saying I couldn't work. So these two people, these two different entities, they told me that I could not work. My case was closed, but I still can't get disability. So I am good vibes. Um, all of the things that is going on is all orchestrated. I remember going to my daughter's to her she had to go to therapy for her knee. And I remember going in there, and it was like this group of people. Every day, somebody would say something that I knew that they were talking to each other, but they were really talking to me. And the next day, they were talking, and one woman was stumbling over her words so much that it was just so obvious. And this was in the beginning when I started connecting everything. But it was so obvious. So I went outside and my daughter came out. I was crying because I knew it was a setup. I knew it was a setup, and this was at her therapy. It had nothing to do with me. I just, I don't know. I don't know why I'm on this list. I think I either pissed off the right person, meaning pissed off the wrong person as far as relates to me, or is it because I'm RH negative? I have no idea. But I am good vibes. If you want to see a public example of gang stalking, look at Cat Williams. He's a comedian. When he started telling the secrets of what was going on in Hollywood parties, they started arresting him. He got beat up by a teenager. He got jumped on at a club. I mean, everything happened to him. It was this whole systematic thing going on to bring him down. But still, he continued to rise. He almost lost it for a minute. Like, I almost lost it for a minute because they're trying to turn my daughter against me. Or they have. I don't know. All I know is that gang stalking is real. It's real, and I don't know how I'm gonna beat it. But the fact that I keep finding out the truth lets me know that I'm praying and asking God, the right God who created all and is all, to reveal the schemes and things that are set up to try to bring me down. So, and he continued to do it like this manufactured drama. It's manufactured. It's not real. All this arguing and stuff that goes on between, it's not real at all. And I know that for a fact now. But anyway, I can go on and on saying the things that's going on between my neighbors, my family, all of that. I can go on and on doing that, but I'm not because I don't want to prove anything to you. I just wanted to point it out some things to you, and I'm going to be done with it. Anyway, you guys be blessed, and I will be back with a more informative video. I'm not sure when, but it won't be long. Be blessed.